Hi guys, Judo here. Joined again by the awesome Camo who knows his video games. So lately you might have seen us playing Detroit Become Human on Twitch. So we're going to talk a bit about it because I absolutely loved this game. I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty much as good as a story game. You know, it's a kind of casual story game. It's not got hardcore gameplay elements in the way that other games do, like with the shooting and stuff like that.
No RPG elements here.
It's not like an RPG or an action adventure. This is like a game about making decisions and influencing the story with some hidden item elements, some conversationalist kind of elements. It's really like a casual game dressed up as a serious game.
It's a choose your own adventure.
A choose your own adventure, yeah. So it kind of, not going to be too spoilery on the plot, but it's basically about androids and whether androids should have the same rights as humans. It has a bunch of different characters that it follows, which you switch between them. I would normally say that's a little jarring, but it's not that bad.
I think it works quite well.
It works quite well.
It makes it feel kind of episodic. And breaks up the story of individual characters a bit so that if there's it doesn't feel so much like a big jump in an individual character's story when there's a big jump in that character's story.
I think I would have preferred to centre around one character that met more characters, like, as they went, but I actually usually really dislike it when it jumps from one character to another character, because it's the same when you're reading a novel. It's like you get really into one character's story and then suddenly it's like touches to someone else. But it actually works very well. I'd say maybe Kara's storyline's a wee bit weaker than Marcus's and Connor's, but other than that, it's like really solid. The different storylines actually help to build up the world and the different opinions people have and the different struggles. Since like you get to see life from different like perspectives for the androids, it raises kind of a lot of socio-political issues as well. If you like that sort of thing, you'll love this game. If you don't really like these serious issue games, then it's probably not going to be for you.
Yeah. The character stories are all kind of interlinked with each other at certain points, and even though you're playing and controlling all of these characters, you're going to end up having to make decisions that will affect 2 or 3 of them at once, and some probably adversely. So you have to be prepared for that.
Yeah, I've got a wee bit of experience with these sorts of games, so I pretty much decided what way I was going to play it for different characters, and I've kept fairly consistent to that through the playthrough. Only maybe like once or twice, like, kind of picked the wrong option or something. But other than that, kept like characters I wanted to be good, they were good, and characters I wanted to be evil were evil. But I do think my playthrough was a lot different from other characters. And then after I finished my playthrough, I gave it to Cameron, and within about 10 minutes his playthrough was entirely different to mine. Pretty much because he got one of the characters killed, who featured very heavily in my playthrough and not at all in yours.
Yeah.
And in fact, we ended up with completely different endings, which was quite interesting. That there are like a lot of different choices. I think all the paths do eventually kind of.
Yeah. Each kind of episode has
at the end, but
has its own like flow chart that you'll see when you finish it that shows all the different choices you can make.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Highlights the ones you made, tells you like what percentage of people playing the game made that choice. So it's pretty good. Like, it's a good story to play through once, but if you want to try to complete it and unlock all those flowchart options, it's good for completionists too.
Yeah, it's got a lot of replay value in a way that these kind of games usually don't. I think it's a lot better than, what was it called, Beyond Two Souls?
Yeah.
How do you think it compares to Heavy Rain?
I haven't played Heavy Rain.
I think it's actually better than Heavy Rain. And I don't say that lightly because I did really enjoy Heavy Rain, but I think Heavy Rain has a very slow-paced beginning, whereas Detroit Become Human has just a kind of more even pace through it. Like, I don't think there's any sections that massively drag.
No.
It doesn't have a big twist at the end like Heavy Rain does, but I don't think you need a big twist for a story to be good. Well, there are a couple of twists, but I wouldn't say it was like the way that Heavy Rain is.
It's kind of on a more personal character level, and you can choose what you want to do with them.
But even though Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human have very similar gameplay aspects, I'd say that Heavy Rain is a murder mystery. Detroit Become Human is a science fiction socio-political commentary. There's going to be differences there, even though they do have very similar aspects, where in Detroit Become Human you do investigate some murders and stuff like that. So they're very similar. Anyone that enjoyed Heavy Rain would definitely enjoy Detroit Become Human if you like science fiction especially. But I do think it's better than Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah.
So overall, what would you give Detroit Become Human out of 10?
10.
10. Yeah.
Definite 10.
Yeah, I think this is a definite 10 out of 10 game. This, it depends what you like, but see if you like a story game, like one of these choose your own adventures, like visual novel style games, quick time events and stuff like that, then this is as good as you get.
For what it is, can't say anything bad about it.
Yeah, we've pretty much got a joke that this was movie of the year last year. I think that's fair.
That is a fair assessment of this game.
This game is more like a film, but as a film or like a game that with a lot of cutscenes in it, then this is as good as you get. Storyline's great, characters are great, very memorable, lots of choices to make. Your choices completely influence the story.
And in some cases make a pretty huge difference to the story.
I would say don't ruin it for yourself and watch a let's play of it. If you want to play this game, just jump in and give it a go as soon as it's like a decent price or whatever. Because if you watch someone else play it, it's going to influence your playthrough, so it's not going to be personal. Because you'll know like what mistakes and stuff you can make. But yeah, I'd say just go for it and give this game a go if you like grand science fiction stories and movies and things like that. It's not that long, but you do actually get decent playtime out of it. It's not like a 90-hour epic, but
9-10 hours for a single playthrough.
Yeah, about 10 hours. If you're just looking for a game that you can play for the week and that you'll remember, it's definitely one to go for. So thanks very much for watching, and let me know what you think. Let us know what you thought of Detroit Become Human if you've played it in the comments. And if you've not played it, you can let us know if you would play it in the future. Lots of love and thanks for watching.